And we are live. More than likely. Let's see.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just kidding.
You know what? I ain't got time for that. Goodbye.
Mess with you. You made them changes right there going live. I said, let me mess with them. Mess with you. You made them changes right there going live. I said, let me mess with them.
Don't know.
Mess with you.
We're getting a
You made
repeat.
them changes
Oh,
right there
good
going
feedback.
live. I said, let me mess with them. Mess with you.
We're getting a
You made
repeat.
them changes
Oh,
right there
sounds
going
like-
live. I said, let me mess with them. Mess.
Okay,
Keeps
sorry.
repeating it over and over and over.
I turned off my
Now your audio is
Now your audio's down.
How about now? Settings, audio. Yep. Hello.
still low.
How about now?
Better.
All right. All right.
What's up, Betty? What's up, George?
All right. Sorry about that. Still getting used to this thing.
What's up, Chef John?
What's up, Eddie? Who else is in here?
Moose, NBL.
What's up, buddy? The Moose. Who else is here? Yeah, I had my YouTube on,
Oh, okay.
so that's why you were hearing that echo.
Kickback. Yeah. Always Lance's fault.
What's wrong with my chat? There you go. Okay, let me go and turn that off. All right, here we go. What's up, George? Cheers.
Budweiser, Coca-Cola. Budweiser.
Bud.
Budweiser.
I'd rather have a beer than a soda.
All I can think of was the frogs.
Yes. Excellent.
John?
Excellent commercial. Budweiser.
Zer.
Budweiser. Great commercial.
Not just that, but I also got this too. So
Ooh, look at you.
What's up, Randy? Okay, what's up, Randy?
Just in case I still got this.
I told my cousin when I went to go pick up my daughter from the cottage, I go, I might not be here Thursday. And when she gets in the car, I go, you want to work Thursday for me? Because I think I'm going to be recuperating from my hangover, even though it's 2 days away.
Yeah, we finished one of these Saturday night at the bar.
Wow. It doesn't matter. It's still a good commercial. 90s or not.
Yeah, Tony bought it. He had bought it for me for a while, but I hadn't gone out with him in forever. So he took it over to the bar.
Was that commercial that old?
Yeah.
Hey, Guggen.
Is it really?
I'm going to find out now. Budweiser frogs.
There you go.
When did it...
What's up, Guggen?
Ooh, yeah, let me show y'all that.
Thundercats said yes.
1995.
Yep.
Jeez, oh, flip.
Yep. When aired during the Super Bowl, January 29th, 1995.
Oh.
I know. Heart Attack City.
God.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
up?
that's just like the Clydesdale
Betty?
horses.
That's what, 29 years ago? Holy shit.
How old are you then?
The horses are just as good. I mean, they've been around for a long time too.
Yeah.
I mean, you were still 60 something back then.
29 years ago. Good Lord, I was what? Say 50 something? 51?
Jeez.
Ooh, how old was I? I think I was I think I was 32, I think.
What year was it?
Minus 65. I was 36? No way.
Now I have to double check me.
Yep, I was 36 years old. Oh my God. And it seemed like just yesterday. Guggen, I was 7.
I was 32,
What year was it again?
1995,
I was
January.
I was 25.
I was actually 31. I hadn't turned 32 yet. Because that came out in January. My birthday's not until November, so.
I gotta go to bed. I'll see you next Tuesday, Simon.
Oh man.
You're old. You're not that old.
Oh, I all of a sudden feel all my years.
I know, but you're not that
It
old.
seems like that commercial. I mean, yes, it was a while back, but 29 years ago. No, good God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No wonder I never see the damn commercial anymore.
All right. Let me see if this works. Brian.
45 here right now, y'all. I got a space heater running beside me.
Wow. 76 here. Well, by what she's showing.
My AC's on, so it's in the 80s.
My AC's on too.
Ugh.
8 in 1995. You
I know,
youngin.
babies, man.
He was a youngin. Hey, Terry.
What's up, Madwood?
Derek, you babies.
Let me turn off my background. So when I started my channel, I started when I did my membership thing, I started looking for some stuff for my members, and I made this mug that says channel members 2023, but I didn't like the design of it, so I didn't send them out. I have a new one that I'll be sending out to my members at that level. So I ended up with 2 of these, which I think I'm gonna give away to some of my channel members.
Russ,
Hey, Joe.
You what?
were you listening in any?
Yeah, a little bit. Talking about 1995. I was trying to get home here.
Yeah, it was the Budweiser commercial, the frogs.
Oh yeah. I remember that well.
So I'm thinking of giving those away to my channel members, just randomly. I only have 2 of those, but I'll figure it out. Probably by next week.
Hey, Kent.
What's up, Dutch?
What's up, Dutch? For the event Thursday night at the American Legion.
Dad
What's up, everybody?
about talking about veterans and soldiers and stuff. My dad called me up yesterday. He goes, happy birthday, honey. I go, Dad, it's Veterans Day. It's your day, not my day. My day's tomorrow. Oh, let me go back to sleep and wake up in the morning and call you back.
Right in the morning.
What's up, Joe?
You talking about past years, man? My mind was blown today. For some reason, I just happened to look at my phone to see if I had any voicemails because I get spam calls all day, every day, and they're just redirected to voicemail, and I see them on my phone. They pop up, but it don't ring. They just get like straight to voicemail. But anyway, there was a voicemail in there, and of course, it didn't spell the words right. I'm like, wait a minute. It was saying Sherry Lacoste or Lacoste, depending on where you come from. And I'm like, Sherry. Then I listened to it. It said Jerry. I'm like, oh my God. That's a dude I used to run the roads with way back, man, when I was like 16, 17, 18, before getting married. And anyway, we lost connection years ago, but it was him. Anyway, I called him. Yeah, we talked about 2 hours, man, after all these years. It's like,
That's
oh,
awesome.
Yeah, that's always cool.
Mm-hmm. A voice from the past and reminiscing.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's like, wow. I mean, me and him date way back. The 70s for sure.
Everybody's quiet and treating it.
I saw Rain in the chat. Wonder if he's still getting snow or is all that come and gone?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, is this Joe? What's up, Joe?
Yeah, he was in here a minute ago.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, Jorge's in here.
I saw George earlier.
Yeah.
Didn't see Randy. Randy.
Popped in to say quick hello.
We went all the way down to 70 degrees this afternoon. I'm wearing my beanie.
I see that.
70 degrees.
Thought I saw Randy.
Yeah, right here.
I think we do have a cool front finally coming.
Yeah. There's a cool front. I said sitting here sweating like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
waiting
full.
for our cool front.
Our high tomorrow is 50.
You're high?
Our high is 50. Tomorrow night's 35. Tonight's 32. It's 45 now.
It might actually feel like Thanksgiving when it gets here.
That's crazy.
Currently 3, but it's humid like crazy.
Oh, we've had rain for the last 4 days. I've been trying to get this video out, and I'm going to try it tomorrow. I don't think it's going to rain.
Yeah, it's 74 here. We're supposed to drop down to 67 tonight and be 80s tomorrow.
And Moose has got a little bit. Moose, I can't for whatever reason remember, but you're west of me.
Yes, he's in PA right now. Oh, he went to his cabin to hunt this weekend.
Yeah, did you catch anything? Hop says it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Thank goodness no snow yet.
Western New York, yeah.
Well, I mean that's still north of you, right?
I guess
Am I-
northwest.
Am I echoing? I forgot about my headphones.
I don't
No.
hear you echoing.
You sound good.
Yeah.
That's weird. Last 2 times I've tried, man, it just be echoing like crazy.
Yeah, I just turned. Well, I had my YouTube on and I was echoing and I
They're
couldn't.
calling for snow. Whew.
Maybe I could turn my volume down to make double sure.
Well, Al looks like he's got a nice little setup back there.
Yeah, nice, huh?
I was watching it background.
You
I
were
was-
looking.
I
was
called
in
a
the
few
weeds.
minutes of that. I was busy at the moment, but
What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
90% chance of rain tomorrow.
I think we got like 6%.
We got all of our rain. Was it yesterday?
we've had just a drizzle
Oh,
of rain, just a steady drizzle. We needed it, though.
Sunday we got rain. We got a crap ton of it.
Yeah, we might get rain Thursday in the afternoon, like 36%. And maybe something next Tuesday and Thursday. That's it.
It
I'm
got
sorry,
warm-
Tuesday and Wednesday.
It got warm enough last week that I was actually able to pick 6 more tomatoes yesterday.
Nice.
I guess those are now gone, right? Because of the freeze.
Just about, yeah. They'll be gone after tonight, which sort of bums me out because there were some nice sized tomatoes coming. But oh well.
You should pick them green.
Yeah, you can pick them green and just sit them in the windowsill.
Yeah, I am. I'll get out there tomorrow morning to do it. I'm off work tomorrow.
Yeah, I went picking for some at the flea market for my vegetable guy on Sunday.
We grew tomatoes. This is way back when I used to have my house. And that year we grew tomatoes, and it was late, kind of like now, like in November. And we was already getting a little cool weather in, and I remember pulling them up, and I had a burn pile, and taking them and pulling them up by the roots and just throwing them over on the burn pile, knowing that they were getting ready to be froze soon. And I swear that the roots were not even in the ground; they just laid there, and they were still putting on tomatoes. I'm like, that is freaking crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Hey, Rick.
Got some good soil over there.
yeah. I mean, it didn't do it for long, but it did it. It's like it's
Yeah.
still alive, you know.
Is it just
Thank
me?
you,
Or
Rick.
does anybody like the smell? Like run your hand across the tomato plant. That smell you get off the plant. Something about that, man. I just love that smell. Don't ask me why, but I do love that smell.
I can't smell anything, so I don't know.
My wife's got a little tree in a pot. I guess it's a plant. It's not really a tree, but you rub the leaves on it, and it smells like popcorn. It's a
Oh, that's
popcorn.
cool.
What's up, Rick?
It's humid in San Antonio. It's hot. It's cool enough that my AC is not on.
68% humidity. Yeah, it's up
Yeah.
there.
That's not bad though.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
if you sit outside, if there's a breeze, it's nice. But
Yeah.
if it's not, it's just miserable.
The
Well, this time of year, yeah,
days, that's what we get. Ugh.
yeah, we get it up in the 90s, man. It gets crazy with that humidity, but that's that time of the year too. It's not this time of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have 76%.
we have high humidity, or we did because it was actually raining. That's 100% humidity.
Thanks, Tony. 25th birthday.
72 in.
No, it's sweet 16, man. I switched my 61 to 16. You know.
Made you older.
You know. All right, I'll take 25. At least I'm not, you know, I'm legal then.
What's up, brother Stephen?
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
I would double or do mine like that, my coming up birthday, but it would be the same 6-6.
That's what Simon said for 5-5.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah,
Just don't do it next year. Don't reverse it.
Oh yeah, it'll be.
yeah,
I'm
next
doing
year
that for a little while.
I could be 67. No, that makes me older. Darn, I-
Exactly. Don't reverse it.
yeah, I guess-
I gotta do it till 60.
At 60, you'll be 6.
Mm-hmm.
At 70, I'll be 7.
Yeah, I was talking to my old friend today, and I couldn't remember how close we were in age. I knew we were pretty close. And I told him, I said, I'm getting ready to turn 66. He goes, I'm 68. I went, dang. I guess he got me by a couple of years.
Who just put...
Uncle Don R.
What was that? Simon. Did you just turn?
He's fucking nonsense.
I don't know how weather came up with Sunk Island, but that was funny. There's a game, Cowboys against the Titans on Monday. Watch out.
Hold on.
Where's your lighting?
I hit the plug.
Oops.
I'm not gonna find it in the dark. Yeah, you'll see me plug in a bit.
Found it.
I'm watching this. Oh boy.
Where is
Oh
it?
boy. Okay.
There it is.
I think your number might be too close together to weather.
Do that here. No. Do that over here.
17 pounds. That must be the
Yeah. Yeah, John, it's gonna be those two Monday.
Next Monday. Oh my God, YouTube's gonna be shut down for next Monday.
What happens next Monday?
Simon's team and Eddie's team are playing.
Oh,
Watch out.
Hey Eddie, you want to go live on Monday? Be fun. Now I get my other plug. Where'd it go? I have like 10 million things plugged on one thing. Oh, here it is.
That's in Russia. 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, I timed him off of him, so he can't answer right now. Come on.
That's not bad weather though. 32 degrees. Uh-oh. Hi, Eddie.
Hey, Des, you're not his puppet.
Now you hear
Hey,
him?
you timed him out to he's gonna go live now. He can't type or anything.
It's just 5 minutes. He'll be back in like 3 more
It's
minutes.
just for a minute. You should be back in any minute.
That's Russia.
All right, hold on. Hey, Steven. Steven, message from Eddie. Hoorah. He's been trying to type it, but he's timed out at the moment.
All right, hold on. Let me. Where did this comment go?
That's so funny. Then Simon goes, "Hey Eddie, you gonna do a live Monday night?"
Oh, I can't undo it, can I?
I thought you couldn't do it.
I
You
don't
have to
the
go
option.
over. You have to
Remove
go
it.
over to YouTube to do it. Studio.
I don't know, but it was only 5 minutes, so he can wait.
He said it's 5 minutes. How does he? He can't unblock you right now.
He's not blocked though. He's just timed out.
Timed out. Whatever. Yeah, he goes. I'm freaking leaving. He's laughing. You're not leaving. You're gonna hang out and celebrate my birthday with me.
Thank you, Thundercat. Company's always welcome.
I'll even send him a link if you want.
He said he'll even send you the link if you want. Do you want the link? Hell no.
All right, that's fine.
Thank you, John. He's not blocked. He's just timed out.
He just timed out, Tony. He's not blocked.
Bye, Eddie. I felt like DJ and Al, DJ and Simon. I mean, DJ and Eddie, or Gary and Eddie. He's over there laughing. He's just cracking up.
I sent him a text Monday morning. Hey, I just heard the bad news, and
I'm waiting for that.
I did not give him my time to reply, and I just said, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, he goes. I didn't reply back.
Yeah. I mean, he just told me shut up.
He goes, Monday night, Texans are going to beat the Cowboys.
I'm sure they are.
I go, how do you know? He goes, because look at their stats. I said, oh, okay. You never know.
Research comes up as a city in Russia.
That's wild. Put your town and state in instead, Moose. Or the next town over.
Next zip over. Next zip code over.
Yeah. One town's not going to kill it, so.
I used to look up the postal codes for like Antarctica and the North Pole. And all kinds of
I still look up like East Boston, Mass, Marblehead, Mass, both towns where I used to live in. I can still remember the zip codes.
Yeah, I've looked up my mom's town in Mexico where she was born. So it comes up pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put your city and state, it comes in. I'm gonna do Marblehead, Mass. Let's see what comes up. I can't type Massachusetts worth anything.
Yeah, well, me either.
And I lived over 38 years.
Or say it. I call it two shit.
There we go.
Massive two shit.
Oh, I didn't know it worked that way.
Yeah,
What?
you can put your town and state.
Yep. Mechanicsville.
Yeah, it's 39 degrees up in Massachusetts, and it's the next town over from Salem, from the witches. The Navy it's the birthplace of the Navy. Marblehead is.
Tecate, California. Oh, you got to put in weather though.
You got to put in weather first, Rick, and then city and state.
Zip code work too, won't it? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, just weather and zip code.
Okay.
There we go, Darien Center. 29 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, it's cold.
2 miles an hour, but so it's not so bad. 90%
hold on
humidity.
here.
That sucks.
I'm getting a birthday message here.
Yeah, put in weather and then your zip code, and it should bring up your weather for your area.
Yeah, it's down there. Mine isn't yet, but his is.
54, 57 in California. Tecate.
Wow.
I
Cooler
know.
than we are.
Surprising. Humidity 30%.
I guess I need to capitalize W on that because mine didn't work.
Weather.
Yeah,
Well,
Thundercat worked.
I mean, you put the zip code in there. Oh, you know what? It's been that bot's been overworked, so it's only pick up.
Yeah, 'cause I think me and Rick did it about the same time.
Yeah, sometimes you can't do two at the same time. It's like try to find a break in between.
It didn't find Carrizo Springs. It just
One
Let's
on
see. The last town I lived in.
Yeah, I don't know where spring is.
well, it should have been this right here, Carrizo Springs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
type in Chorizo Springs.
No, Eddie, I can see you.
Hi,
You're
Eddie.
no longer timed out.
Whoops.
I'll get my cronies to time me out. One time we timed out that troll for like I don't know how many thousands of minutes.
Chorizo Springs. I never did add that on there. I think it's a pretty cool feature.
I'll give you the quote for that. It's just cut and paste if you want it.
Whenever my nephews, he went to went to PA for their Veterans Day party celebration thing at my brother-in-law and sisters, and my nephew brought the pine rocks back that my brother-in-law and I stole off the sides of the road. Didn't steal them. I shouldn't say that. They weren't stealing. They were just
90%
like
humidity.
these big old cliffs of rocks just keep falling down this hill. They got these concrete jersey walls to keep them out of the road. So we jumped the jersey walls and start looking for flat rocks from our pond.
Thank you, Jovita.
My nephew brought them home, and one of them, I forgot how big that soaker was, man. It was all we could do, both of us picking that thing up, slide it from truck to truck. I got to figure out how to get it off my truck tomorrow by myself. I'll pull it.
Tie it to a tree and take off.
I'll pull my tractor up to it. I think I can slide it off into the loader bucket. But it will still be fun. We can try it anyway. Oh man! Did it ever put your weather up, Scrub?
Yeah.
I finally got it to do. It took me 3 tries. There's just too many people doing it at the same time.
Correct. Ooh,
It
Eddie.
said 90% humidity here, which is right. It's been raining, It's cloudy.
Hold on.
Vita, Nevada.
Hey, Eddie, you still here?
You got to pronounce the J like an H, Lance.
Avita.
Hi, Albadio.
Fantasy League. Eddie and I are playing again next week.
Oh boy,
Javita
Oh. Jovita, yeah,
Jovita, yeah.
Navarro.
Novato.
Mhm.
You gotta roll those R's.
What's up, El
Novato.
Barrio? What's up, El Barrio?
I get to beat you again next week or this week.
Mhm. He goes, I left. Nope,
Yep.
I left.
Let me see. He is currently last place in the division,
Muchas gracias, El Barrio.
and I'm in first. Ha!
Yep, you gotta roll those R's like El Barrio, Navarro. Double R is a roll. I always screw up with my last name because it's a single R, and I always try to make it sound like it's a double R. I can never do a single R. That's the only bad part about my Spanish. I can never do a single R in my last name.
I think I told you on Sunday that my granddaughter corrected my Olaf spelling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought for sure she's second year Spanish. I thought for sure I've been spelling it right. She says, no, Papa. There's an H. There's an H in front of the O.
The H is silent.
Hola.
It's wild. It's like certain letters. Then you also have the N and the Nye.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
jalapeno, habanero
Okay.
is not.
I'll call them jalapenos.
Go off the nose.
Vegetas.
That my friend, my no, not my friend. Who is it? My cousin. He says that fajitas all the time. He knows how to say it, but he goes.
Yeah,
he
my
plays it off.
uncle used to do that. He knew how to say it, but
Yeah.
Vegetas.
I mean, he's got a Spaniard mother and it's El Salvadorian father. You would
Yeah.
think he knows how to say.
The audio was doing some partying Sunday, it looks like.
I didn't learn how to say tortilla until I was married to my third wife, and she kept correcting me. I said it's
What you say,
tortillas. damn
tortilla? Oh, tortilla.
it. Tortillas.
Hey, Marianne, welcome in, hon.
Bimbra. Bimbra.
What?
I don't know. I give up.
Yeah, my wife, man, she rolls R's on a lot of stuff. I'm like, say it to where I can understand it. My God.
Tortilla, just think of YA at the end. Tortilla. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they get these pronunciations from the way things are spelled, you know.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the L, you got the LY, which is the double L, you got the N, you got the NY, you got the R, you got the double R. It's just like, whew.
Yeah.
They have more letters in the alphabet than we do.
We do.
Right back, Simon.
No.
Get something on my feet.
Don't leave. Come back.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
Chug, 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 chug.
That's shot number one.
Lemon.
Oh, okay.
I can't do limes unless it's like Sierra Mist or something. Ooh, that went down strong. Everybody's quiet now. Why? Because I'm
Yeah.
up here on the panel. What's up with that?
When they've Russ recovered from that, how long was that live? 13 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours? Golly.
Yeah, that's rare for him to go over 2 hours, but man, it flew by. You know how it gets on them long nights.
Conversations, man. Like, good
Yeah.
conversation.
Whose was that long?
Booze,
Cajun Coin Hunter.
Cajun Coin Hunter. That was his live the other night. He was gonna call it, I know, 4 different times, and we just kept talking, and one thing led to another. It just kept on going.
Sounds like Panchuca. I'm going to come into my live. Okay, I'm going to end it. No, you can't end it. I just poured a glass. You have to wait.
Yeah, I just opened a beer. Same person opened 2 more beers. You know, I just opened another one. Can't end
Yep. I got a nice. My dad goes, "Did you get your Christmas? Get your birthday card?" So I got my birthday card. This is the cute one. You know me and my hippie stuff, right? So it says, "Daughter, a few suggestions from us on your birthday. Laugh, watch a movie, scroll through videos, binge a comedy. You got a great laugh, and we'd love to hear from you." And it's got like peace sign, rainbow, you know.
Yeah.
And then, this is my dad. And then it goes, "Rest, being busy and productive is good. Excuse me. Being the best, relaxed self is even better. Know your worth, how much you mean to your family, and that you're truly loved." And that's it. And then it's got their signatures on the front and the inside. I was like, man, they got me a hippie birthday card. I love it. which was a great card. And then a gift inside. And it arrived. He wasn't sure if he thought I got it already. I'm like, nope, I didn't get it. So I called him this afternoon. I said, "I got my birthday gift on my birthday, Dad. Thank you." And then my daughter gave me a $50 card to Amazon and some chocolate. And then when I went to go pick up my daughter, one of the reps from one of the lab companies brought us my favorite cake, my little favorite bundt cake. So that's my birthday present. I mean, my birthday cake right there. And that's what I got for my birthday today.
Cake.
Yeah, a little bundt chocolate with chocolate chips inside. No frosting.
My favorite.
That's a good cake. The bun store. I love that place. Oh, and then I got myself a Funko Pop.
Oh, yeah?
I got Animal from the Muppets. Now I just need to find Elmo, and then attach a leash to the 2 of them. The good and the bad, the wilds and the sweet. Yeah, I can't say he's bad. Just wild, the wild and the sweet. All right, no welding talk. No, what's up? No train talk.
Oh, no.
What's up with you guys tonight? Is it because I'm up here?
I just
been
dropped a
banned.
video yesterday on welding. If anybody
Yep.
wants to watch
I
it.
saw that.
You dropped a video when?
Yesterday
Really?
on the other channel.
Walk in the cup.
Walking the cup on aluminum. That's something nobody does.
Yeah,
I've
talk
never
politics and
done
religion.
outside the shipyard.
Oh, I'll be gone, Eddie. No problem. You want to talk about that? I'm gone. I'll drink the
Yes.
rest of my tequila by myself and my beer. I got a 6-pack. I'm good.
Let me time him out again.
No, don't time him out again. Let's see. He knows. He's just messing with me. He knows that I'll just get back at him on it later.
I finally
You
talked.
walked out Sunday.
I finally talked Vivor into getting me something for my new channel, and it wasn't my regular person I go through, because every time I mention it, they never would reply back. Never. And every now and then I'll get reached out to from somebody else in Vevor. It must be a huge organization, or a lot of people might work from home and trying to get, I don't know how they work. But anyway, this is a new one. I'm like, yeah. I said, I can't really use that for my cooking channel, but I can certainly use this on my other channel. Didn't think they would reply because that channel's still pretty small to be getting anything from Vevor, but they're sending me something I really need. Now, it's not a great, nice one like those $5,000 ones or anything, but it'll get the job done. They're sending me a recovery machine and a tank.
Oh, really?
Refrigerant out of that's the only thing I lacked, having everything I needed. You know, car full
Nice.
up. I can't
That's
pull
nice.
the refrigerant out. Yeah. They're sending one tank with it, and I'm gonna end up buying probably 2 more tanks because you got to have a separate tank for each refrigerant. You don't mix them.
Right.
Something that you don't want to know.
Guggen, he said, cake farts is a good one too. And then the guy goes, "What
So
is
I
a
guess
cake
what the-
fart?"
I guess I'm gonna pull all the refrigerant out of our car, and then pull a vacuum and recharge it just for a video, just to show how to use it, how to set it up, and everything. Because I don't have anybody's car here to work on currently. You know,
Right.
You
kind
can
of
always come to Tallahassee. I have no freon in my car.
come drop it in my driveway, and I'll fix it.
I'm still trying to figure out about renting a car to go to Texas in April and hotel room in April, and
Yeah.
gonna go to that Operation Rendezvous.
I hate to pull the refrigerant out of my car because everything is working perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it just for the video.
It's not under warranty anymore.
No, the warranty is expired on time, not mileage. It's only got 33. Well, it's probably got 34,000 by now. I tell you what, I might do. Chad's got a car that belongs to his woman, and I looked at it back in the summer. They didn't think it was cooling right. I might tell them to come drop that one off long enough for me to do that video, and I'll just pull it out and put it back in from start. That way, you know exactly how much you got in there. You know, weigh it in. I got scales to weigh it when it comes out, and then which I'll put new refrigerant back in it.
Yeah, Moose said find somebody who needs it. Do you have a high school that's got mechanic classes or whatever?
Yeah, junior colleges too around here that does it. They'll
Yeah.
take people's stuff just to train with.
Yeah, I would check into that and see if maybe they have something like that. You know, that you can do
Yeah.
it for your video.
Yeah.
They
That's a
took
good
all of
idea.
our Votech centers away that I know of. I
What
think
is
they're
it?
around anymore. The Votech centers.
Mhm.
Oh, we got them because of the industry around here, mainly welding and pipe fitting and electrical. All of them trades like that. We got Votex for all that
Yeah.
stuff.
We had them, but I rode by just joyriding one day. Thought I'd go by my old trade school, and it's closed up. It's an elementary school now, the whole thing.
Yeah, ours is primarily done at the local junior college here in Goshen, and the shipyard uses them like in their apprenticeships. They'll schedule classes for these new hires, these apprentices, to go to at night. You know, they work at the yard by day and they take courses at night. And then some of it's taught right there at the shipyard. They got big training facilities there too, but a lot of it's done classroom work, like, you know.
I thought it was great, man. It was had dirt floors. That's why I start getting into finishes. You know, auto body. I like finish work, detailed stuff. I've always have.
Yeah.
It's all closed up now.
Yeah, that's where I learned how to weld, was right there in Goshen. It was a night course I took. I went, I was on, they had 2 nights a week or 4 nights a week. I went 4 nights a week for three months, then went in and hired on my very first time as a welder in 1980. Yeah,
This was
1980. And
This
I went
was
into
school
the whole
program.
department. I was a structural welder, is how I started. Then a year or 2 later, I went into pipe. Been doing pipe ever since, or, you know, used to.
Jesus.
Yeah, software underbelly. Got a sex cult in Maryland.
I figured the Weldon thought would have got Randy in here by now, but it ain't gonna happen, is it?
Yeah,
He's rolling right now.
he's got that. Sorry, 6. Well, no, I got that wrong the other day. 717. So your Votex, they didn't come out of your high schools, junior highs, high schools?
Vocational?
They do that around ours too. They teach Votech and all, different things.
Massachusetts, they had a separate school that was all Votech. And then you had your regular classes with it mixed in, but it was all Votech. It wasn't done at the regular high schools.
Yeah, that's how ours were. We got on the bus, and we leave like half the day, go to the Votex school, and come back.
Yeah, our vocational school in high school is on the same property. It's just a different building.
Is that right?
For the Votech that they went to, it was all your regular classes and your Votech was done there at the same school.
Yeah,
and then you had your regular high school in the town that you lived in.
Yeah, so our high school was the big campus, and then the vocational school was the campus on the other side of the property.
Yeah, ours was like a totally separate town that did Votech for like 4 or 5 towns. Everybody went to that school to learn a trade if they wanted to trade. Plus your regular classes.
kind of job you got, Madwood?
Travel Diva, hello.
Lance is getting hypnotized by them fish.
Yeah.
Hi, Diva.
Yeah. I've already released the first batch of grow ones. Now I got another batch in there.
I tell you should put that on streaming on your other channel.
Oh, you're growing them in there and then putting them in your pond?
I can buy them cheaper. It's small.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah. You put them in there too soon, they'll get eaten, huh?
Yeah, the ones out in the pond outside are just a lot bigger. That or the bullfrogs will get them.
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Jeremiah. If you know that song.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Oh, was a good friend of mine.
I was little when that song came out.
That was back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
3 Dog Night.
Yeah. That was kind of early to mid 70s, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Now I love the classic rock of the 60s and 70s.
I was in elementary school, probably like second grade.
I was in high school.
Hey, yeah, you're old.
Can you imagine a song with them lyrics even making a top 40? I mean, Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. It's like,
Well, considering they have
so
something
lame looking back on it, you know?
Considering they have something called mumble rap.
Yeah.
Come on, if you listen to 3/4 of the music now, that song is gold compared to the songs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't even listen to today's music hardly
Yeah,
ever.
today's music is like, no.
I used to be real into music. I mean, for all my life, and then now I don't never listen to radio. I don't even know what's out there. You know, like
Sorry,
that
Moose.
part of me is gone. You know.
Yeah, go look it up and listen to it for a while. Or Iron Butterfly. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for my turn to say it.
Guggen. You're going to be an old fart someday too, you know.
Guggen is a baby.
That's what I looked at 1 o'clock and it still.
Wait till his kid goes, you're going to sound like an old, you're an old fart. All your music is so old.
I think Guggen is like 30 something.
Yeah. Youngin. Probably right around my kid's age. Anybody 42 and under could be my kid. Oh.
Now I got a little radio in my garage. I will turn that on. That's what that's turned to, is like classic rock from the 70s and 80s.
Wait a minute.
I'll listen to older
Hard
stuff.
rock, like slam your partner up against the wall. Hard rock, where your hair goes flying, that kind of thing, or is it like rock, like Black Sabbath, or is it like Megadeth? It's like, which one do you listen to?
No,
Wes is a Swiftie.
I'm not a Swifty. I'm not anything anymore.
I'm sure Dugan is a Swifty.
My sister and my nephew are Swifties, not me.
No, I assure you, I'm not a Taylor Swifty.
And now, if you're talking about the Swiftie that goes on the floor, that's something different.
Swifter.
You're not a fan, your wife is, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I just started listening to Nicotine Dolls. They're pretty good.
Look at me,
You know,
though.
listening to
Mhm. Yeah,
Don't know who that is.
look him up.
Justin
He's got
Bieber.
he's got a different sound. He reminds me a little bit of like Nirvana, like that alternative. But he's got a different. His voice is different compared to them. But it's really good.
I like that interview they were doing with Ozzy Osbourne, and they were saying something about Justin Bieber, and he's like, "Who the fuck is Justin Bieber?" He didn't even know who he was, but supposedly they had been in a commercial together or something.
That's wild.
Ozzy's so fried he couldn't even remember who the heck Justin Bieber was.
17 minutes long, the Moose. Google the band.
Let's Google the band Electric Amish.
You'll be surprised.
Not ELO. Electric Light Orchestra.
That and then play it when you're driving around the Amish.
Last time I was asked to Google something, it was cake farts. That damaged me for life.
Yeah, that's slamming head music. Where you're bumping into everybody in the pit,
I used to work
mouse
out.
pit.
Oh,
I
look at
used to
this.
work out at the gym to Rob Zombie. That was some good workout music. I'd pump you up.
There you go. From El Barrio. You ready, Simon?
Yeah, I mean, if Eddie wants to go live, but he don't want to.
Can you play the game where there's visual but no audio on a live?
I don't think so. I think YouTube will clip it right away. Hell no.
I wouldn't either.
I haven't heard Russ say one thing. Everybody's agreeing with him and saying yes.
I was talking about that workout music, Rob Zombie.
Loser wears a cap or shirt. That's not too bad. Metal polka.
Karina loves that hard rock headbanging stuff. Always has. When I get in the car to go somewhere, I always, well, it's always on that channel. Then I'll go find me like we have a CPR channel here. It's all rock and some old classic rock. I like some of the stuff she listens to. She's got a big variety of music like I do. She'll lay down in bed at night sometime, and I don't have no issues with it. She'll be playing old classic country music. I'm talking about from the good old days. But and when she's in that car, boy, she got her jam just the opposite. It's all heavy metal stuff,
It's wild. It's always been classic rock for me.
I don't wear pants. I wear shorts. I'll wear shorts year round.
You heard right then, because he doesn't wear pants.
I don't wear pants.
Hey, we're missing Chris, aren't we, tonight?
Chris? Yeah.
Who? Either that or he's lurking. He was lurking Sunday.
He came out on Sunday.
Huh?
You keep
Yeah,
my
Steve Woodward, Rick Astley. Yeah,
If everybody starts picking on me, cutting on me, and saying funny things about me, he'll come in and chime in. So you add his 2 cents.
Yeah, it's all right. You don't like cilantro.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I love shorts, especially
Cilantro's
on
the
this
best.
I mean, I'm the guy that will stay in his underwear until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I'll finally
Put up
get
some
some
shorts.
clothes on. Yeah, I better go check the mail. Let me get something on.
yeah. My son stays in his pajamas all day.
I was in pajama bottom for 2 days. I changed them out today because I had a doctor's appointment. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would have been in bed.
God damn.
I try to get him out of the house. I get him in the car. He's like, I go around the block. He goes, "Mom, I'm motion sickness." He gets motion sickness real easy.
San Antonio would be that place. Florida would be that place.
Yeah.
Southern Florida, not Northern
I
Florida.
mean, it gets a little cold here in Mississippi at times, but when I'm in the house, I'm wearing shorts. If I have to get out in it, yeah, I'm gonna put on some sweatpants or blue jeans or something. But
That's what I'm wearing now. It's sweatpants.
if I'm out in the garage working, I'm wearing jeans most of the time. I didn't that last day I went and helped Chad with that pontoon. I'm welding all that aluminum. I had a pair of shorts on, and that next day I was soaking and getting ready to just soak in a tub. And man, my leg went to burning. I looked down, I'm like, holy crap! I sunburned the heck out of this right leg over here from all that light. It was catching it somehow. Like, oh crap, that's deep.
Yeah.
Better not do that no more. Them legs are too white to be doing that.
Yeah, we have to scrape our windows a couple times, like 3 or 4 times during the winter here in Northern Florida.
Yeah.
That's always joyful, including the inside of my car. All right, I'm taking this thing off my head. It's done. Birthday's done.
Charging up all my stuff for tomorrow's video. Batteries, audio. I got some steaks in there. It's been sitting there for 5 days.
I'm sorry, Moose. What do you have 3 of? I forgot.
Yeah, welder burn. When I used to do it full time, I used to keep this. That's the reason you see my hood. I got a leather flap on it. Because you'll just cook your neck with a little hood like that.
That's fans typing there. That's not me.
I just can't believe you did that. I thought you have to be super careful when you're welding. You don't catch fire. You don't burn yourself. You don't go blind.
Yeah, you don't want to look at it.
No.
But it's so pretty.
Yeah, until you have no eyesight.
Oh,
You ever burn your eyes one good time? I guarantee you'll make it. You'll figure it out after that.
Yeah.
That's painful. Good gracious.
guess how I know that?
I know, man. That's all it takes. You can't close your eyes. You can't open your eyes. No matter what you do, it feels like sand is in them. I mean, a lot of sand. It just
Dang,
horrible.
Mike.
It's horrible.
Shoot, Diva, go. You're a travel agent, go.
Drips dropping down my socks. Dang.
Oh, you know these? This is a WD-40, but I had I think it was a degreaser. It had a little thing like that.
Mhm.
I went to use it and it wouldn't go. I went like this to look at it.
Oh.
And
Oh man.
right in my eye. Yep.
Hey, Chrissy.
Oh,
I'm surprised he has any hair left on his chest.
Well, Mexico's like right there. I'm about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from the border.
Hey, Ace.
Hello, Ace.
That's how close Al is.
No, Al is
Closer.
about like 5 minutes maybe from Mexico.
5 miles.
And then like me, it's Eagle Pass is about an hour and a half from my house, which is the border of Texas and Mexico.
Alamo. You go towards Alamo.
No, Eagle Pass. Eagle Pass, Texas.
You sound as a
Eagle Pass, Texas.
Eagle Pass, Texas. Gotcha.
That's one.
Last time I traveled out of the U.S. was '87 to Germany.
I went to Mexico right before COVID.
Not me.
You ever been out of the U.S., Lance?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Nope. I've never been out of Florida, Chicago, New York, Jersey.
Never made it to Canada?
Never made it to Canada.
I've never been to Canada or Mexico.
You're like right there.
Closest I've been to Canada is Wisconsin.
I went right to the border of Canada in Vermont.
Closest I've been to
Never
Canada
been.
is Phoenix, Arizona.
Been to Florida and Jersey. I couldn't tell you how many times.
I've been, Florida, golly, I've been on every place you can go in Florida more than once. My dad used to vacation there, or want to vacation there every year. Every year we went somewhere else.
I flew to Phoenix and I flew to San Diego. That's about it. For
Furthest
traveling.
west I've been was Oregon. Flew
Yeah, I
into
had-
Denver, switched planes, and went to Oregon.
Furthest west is Houston, Texas, down. Then if you go north of there, Dallas, Texas is as far west as I've been. But I've been all over the southeast, from the Mississippi River over pretty much everywhere.
North is probably Lubbock, Texas for me.
Me, it's been the whole East Coast. Every state along the East Coast I've been to.
Yeah.
All the way to Maine.
South Carolina, Virginia, Philadelphia.
But that was your military life, though, wasn't it, Des?
No,
Haven't been there.
military life. Military life was my dad. We went to stay with my grandmother in Miami when I was born. Stayed there for about a week, and then we went to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, then Fort Benning, Georgia, which is now Fort Moore, and then we went down to St. Thomas Virgin Islands when he got out of Vietnam, when he retired with his injuries. And then we stayed there till 74, went to Massachusetts, and then I left Massachusetts for 2 years, went to Annapolis, Maryland, went back to Massachusetts, and came here. But I visited all the states all the way up and down. Hey, Sal.
So you really are getting ready to turn 61. I didn't think you was that old. You was talking about the Vietnam War and all.
I was 10 days old when Kennedy was assassinated.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember that well.
Yeah, I was sitting in a basket next to my mom in a restaurant when she heard it over the TV or the news or whatever.
Wow.
The daycare.
What's up, Sal?
I saw Saul. I made it to.
We're celebrating my birthday, Sal.
late night because the thumbnail is you, Sal, and Boo on the live, but I didn't get that far into when Sal joined.
Sal went on there?
Mm-hmm.
S.J. Cooks? Is that right?
Yeah.
I've seen Elvis Presley in concert a year before he died. That's how old I am.
Yeah, I was baptized at Fort Campbell. And then my stepdad was stationed there when he retired. He wanted to retire up in Washington. They said, nope, in the state of Washington. They said, nope, you got to go to Fort Campbell. So he ended up living in Clarksville and then outside Backgate, Woodlawn.
How old is your dad now?
My dad that's alive, my dad, is, we're 23 years apart. So he's 84.
Okay.
That's how I figure it out. He's 23 years older than me.
Yeah, there you go. My kind of math.
Yeah, my mom's 19 years apart, her and I, and then my cousin's nine years apart from me, and my aunt's 12 years apart from me. The rest of them, I don't know.
Thank you.
Cool, Thunder. Wow, what's going on in Houston? Because I'm going there in April.
That's
another one of those
any big city nowadays.
another one of those meetups, Des?
Yeah, with Eddie, Operation Rendezvous. Well, it's outside of Houston. It's before Houston, but still, I'm going to go into Houston a little bit. I want to hit a couple of places in there. So I think we're doing the farmers market. Thank you, Diva. Yeah, 61 today. Or Sweet 16 if you reverse it. Which I like better. You can catch a contact football game and a basketball game all in a blog.
Huh?
Sal, haven't you been paying attention to what Sal's been writing?
Nah, never did.
Yeah.
Never been to California. Been to Oregon, and the airport in Denver is wild. It's absolutely gorgeous. The mountain views when you pull into the airport on the plane on the runway, it's gorgeous.
I went to San Diego when my nephew graduated from the Marine Corps basic training. And then I went to go visit him in the, what is the name of that little town? I gotta look it up. What's up, Googan?
Hey, Google.
I guess not.
What's up?
What's up? Hey, Joe.
Oh, that fucker.
Lance,
What's up, brother Guggen?
it's been a while. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Just checking in, making sure you guys are still alive.
Barely, but we're here.
Good.
I didn't think Inglewood was a safe place to walk. But that's all rumors. We're all secondhand info.
Thanks, Ace. I feel like I'm older sometimes today.
I think all places have their bad side of town that you don't
Oh,
want
I'm
to
sure.
go to. I mean, I don't care how big or small.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just last week, they had a guy a little south of me riding around on his bike with a pipe in his hand, hitting people as he drove by him on the sidewalk.
There you go.
They caught him, though.
So, how much was your bail?
Oh, that's sweet, Diva. If you go to my, oh wait a minute, here I'll just do this. Type yes. Is it hashtag yes? You can just go to my email and then send me an email. Go to my about page.
Oceanside, California is where they're stationed. There's a nice little place there.
I want to go back up to like, thank you, Diva. That's so sweet of you. I want to go and see Washington and Oregon along the coast. That would be like one of my dreams because I didn't get to do that. I went to Medford, which was to the west of the coast, and I mean to the east of the coast. It would have been nice to have seen the coast.
I had that.
And love. Why is it your birthday today, love? My daughter gave me a $50 gift card yesterday for Amazon, which I thought was sweet. First gift I've gotten from her.
So Compton's not a bad place anymore? Man, I've heard some bad stories about that place.
In the 80s, maybe? The 90s?
Yeah. Straight
Things
out of Compton.
change.
Huh.
People move out of the area, and then other people move in and fix it up and make it all pretty again.
All them gang members are in jail or dead.
Yep. That's why I went to this neighborhood. They all moved away, they died, or they're in jail.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to Seattle? Yeah, Seattle would be kind of cool to the market. Watch them toss the fish at each other. Here, catch it.
You know what? Do a Amazon gift card.
You can do an Amazon gift card, or I've got my wish list there, or send me an email and I'll send you my address, whichever way you want to go. I just don't want to put my address out here for the universe.
Here, let me do that. No.
I know what, 2 of you have my address? No. How is more dangerous? Yeah, Boston. It's like a certain part of Boston is like is gotten really bad from all the needles and stuff and the homelessness. And it's like right near the hospital, one of the hospitals. It used to be a nice area.
Yeah, it's every major city in the U.S. There's bad places.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. That's just the bottom line. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Had to run off an old dude from my front yard who was rummaging through my stuff 2 nights ago. And I turned on my camera and I yelled at him, "Get out of my yard!" He fucking took off.
You got to.
But I know he took something, but I don't know what he took.
Yeah. Philadelphia, Kensington Ave. 10 towns.
Tent Town.
Up where Cherry is, they call it 10 towns.
Oh.
Well, that's San Diego, isn't it, or San Francisco?
A lot of people. When I went to Houston during the pandemic, there was a bunch of people everywhere, like in tents, under bridges, just hundreds of people.
So,
People
Steve,
lost their jobs and they couldn't pay the rent. They were getting evicted. You know, you're literally only one paycheck away.
Same thing in Austin, just a bunch of homeless everywhere.
Yeah, down the other end of the street, we have some people. We have the cops going through our neighborhood all the time. In our neighborhood, it's like a top hat. You come in the main road, you take a left down one road, it comes up, and then it comes back down my road and goes back out again. But going from the entrance down this way is just a one way. There's no in and out.
That's how my neighborhood is set up. One main street from the front to the back,
Mhm.
and then the street in going in.
Yeah, like you come into the main street and there's two lefts and it goes straight down to a dead end. So you have to go back up that road there to get out of the community. I mean, it's not a big community, but
So
We're
that
also two different homeowners associations too.
the main road goes straight through, but all these streets are all dead end up being dead ends.
Yeah. But down the other end, my friend has gotten 3 people kicked out. The last person decided to shoot some people car windows out.
That's
Yeah.
my neighborhood right there.
I was telling y'all the other day I got that new app called Nextdoor. I think Facebook owns that app. But I get quite a few notifications on there, and I open them, and it'd be somebody talking about somebody came into their house, broke into their house, broke into my car. It
Thank
ain't
you,
really like
Pachuco.
where I'm at, but it's kind of nearby, you know.
Well, I did a shot.
That's what other.
I might do one more shot. How much beer do I have in this bottle?
We were in Old Town when we went to visit my nephew. That's a pretty cool place. We didn't get to visit a whole lot because we were just there for the weekend, and we spent most of the time with my nephew. He showed us around a little bit, but that's where we were. We were in Old Town, San Diego. That was in 2016. No, 2006. Actually.
I miss the food of Boston. I don't miss the city itself. Well, I miss the public transportation too, but I miss the food because the food down here is they can't cook worth squat.
Yeah, Boston's got some pretty good food.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
miss the seafood. Living anywhere
Yeah.
near a coast where I can get fresh
Yeah.
seafood.
Totally miss that. Thank you, Diva. That's really sweet of you. Oh, Faneuil Hall, Haymarket, Quincy Market, right there in the center near Government Square. I mean, near the City Hall.
Titty Hall.
City Hall.
City Hall, not Titty Hall.
I'm pretty sure you meant Titty Hall.
No, I said City Hall.
Okay.
I'm not that buzzed yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's the top strip club in Boston.
No, the red zone. I think they got rid of everything in the red zone, the red district. They did. They had stripper bars and they had sex shops and everything right there in the red zone, right between the fancy shopping and Chinatown. Now that's all gone. It's like big apartments and hotels and stuff in that area. But Faneuil Hall, or AKA Quincy Market, Haymarket, they have this main building that goes straight down, and it's all different little booths of food, different types of food, and then they have some on the outside and down below. On the outside, there's like a meat store where they hang the meat and dry. They have like a cheese one, a wine one, and other little shops. And then on the outside of the middle one is all shopping, and it's right there. It's so much fun.
Here we call those HEB Marketplace.
HEB Marketplace.
Same stuff you just said.
Let me see if I can look this up real quick. So I can.
It's the fancy HEBs.
Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Images. And then they know. If they've been there, they know.
Yeah, I've been there. I got a lobster roll.
A lobster roll? A lobster?
I like the butter version better though.
If you ever go back, go to Revere Beach, get on the bus, train, whatever, and go to Revere Beach and go to Kelly's Market or Kelly's Restaurant or whatever. The fish platter, you get a big heaping of like fried fish and onion rings and french fries that can feed like 2 people. The scallops are really good. Their fried clams are really good. Then they also have like the roast beef sandwiches and the hot dogs and all that kind of stuff. Is
this at Titty Hall you said?
No, not at Titty Hall.
Oh, okay.
They have a place in Saugus, Revere Beach. There's Medford Circle, I think, or Wellington Circle. There's like a bunch of them now, and they just built one down outside of Tampa, I think, which is wild. Just here, a place from up there down here. Have fun playing some bingo, and thank you again, Diva. Hush puppies too.
Nice.
Let me see.
Oh, Ben Chicken, itty bitty.
It's not giving me what I need. Oh, interior food. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me show you this. Present. You can see what we're talking about for those that have never been to Boston. Faneuil Hall.
I think SJ's more into pink socks, not clams.
You go into the center building, and on one side of the building you've got like all restaurants, and then on the other side is more restaurants. Hot butter lobster rolls.
Looks like a market.
It's kind of like a market, but it's restaurants, and then you take it somewhere inside. They've got tables and chairs in the rotunda, and you go and eat. There. But I wish I can get a better picture of it.
In parts of Mexico, their markets, they sell everything fresh, but you can buy like meat and stuff, and they'll have places where you can get it cooked and then eat it there.
Yeah. This place, everything is cooked there. Everything's cooked in the center of the place.
Well, Al did that video where he was walking through, I guess, someplace in Mexico, and that's what he was doing, buying foods and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the food court, and up on the second floor you got a food court. Tables and chairs and stuff too. That's upstairs right here, with chairs and tables downstairs. And then there's like shopping and all that kind of stuff as well. And it's not that far from like the flea. This is what it looks like on the outside. So it's not that far from the flea market. I'm not the flea market. What is it? The aquarium. So this is, you go in here and this is the food, and then on each side would be shopping. It's really, really fun. It's a great place to go. It's right near public transportation, right near going to like Park Street and the old state capitol building and all that kind of stuff. Boston Garden, the old cemeteries where people like to do rub-offs on that. You can't do them anymore, but they would rub off on paper on headstones from back in the day.
Yeah, look at that. You can buy everything there. The tortillas, the sauces.
Yeah, that place is like one of my favorite places to go to. But there used to be this restaurant there called Denny's that had the most amazing fish chowder. I'm not a clam chowder person. I like fish chowder better. And their fish chowder was so good.
Denny's or Denny's?
Denny's, D-I-N-I. Denny's? It depends how you pronounce it. It's not Denny's, D-E-N-N-Y-S.
Yeah, because our Denny's suck.
Oh,
Yes.
I think ours is closing. I think Waffle House should close too, or teach them how to cook with less grease, because the food always makes me sick.
Man, those are fighting words right there.
Hey, sorry, Waffle House food sucks.
You just upsetted like the entire southeast region.
I know. Can't help it. IHOP sucks.
Hey, now.
Nothing
I
like
know.
some Waffle House after a night of drinking too many.
Both of them suck. But I heard that Denny's is going bankrupt.
I'd rather have IHOP than Denny's.
I'd rather have Biscuitville.
Never heard of that.
We got
Okay.
a Denny's right up the road. We used to eat there every now and then. I hadn't been there back in years. They always liked their breakfast.
Yeah, we used to
Full
do
breakfast.
Denny's at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning when we get out the bar.
I used to go to a little hole in the wall in Hyannis, mom and pop shop, and the lines would be like 3 blocks long to get in there, but their food was so good and you'd get a lot. So when we were done dancing and the club was closed, we'd go walk down the street and head over there. You had a garlic burger from Wendy's. My son brought it to me. It was the best Wendy's product by far. It's not barbecue though. That's number one. Yeah, barbecue is definitely number one.
Garlic burger.
Michiganders drive to the hated Ohio to go for the Waffle House. We always went to Denny's after closing down the strip club.
Like,
If people knew how to cook an egg,
Mm-mm. I don't
then
want
I'd
to
be
cook.
happy.
I don't wanna cook when I'm drunk.
Explains a lot.
I do not want to cook when I'm drunk.
Every time I go to a place, they don't know how to cook an over medium egg. It's either the yolk is broken and cooked, or the white is still runny. It's like, no, I don't want white runny.
Yeah, I'm picky about that too. I don't mind a yolk. I want the yolk running, but I want that
Yeah.
white done.
Exactly.
Done white all the way through.
Nobody
I
goes
like
to
the white
Denny's.
part cooked.
Nobody goes to Denny's. You guys are all crazy.
Here we go to taco trucks because they stay open all night long.
We have a place that's open. It's not open all 24/7, but it's the Village Inn. They're the only ones that sell corned beef hash too. All the other places, IHOP, Cracker Barrel, all the other places don't have corned beef hash. My cousin was craving it one day. We went to like 6 places after she delivered baby. It was a long night. We went there like in the middle of the night for breakfast. No, actually, it was before they closed. We went for breakfast. The only place they had them was the Village Inn. Watch a guy crash into his food.
My 40th birthday. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it does. But when you're going out and you're drinking and stuff, you want to have, or you've been working at the cottage, and you're sitting there till you have to wait for your ride to get done from delivering a baby. If she takes you out for breakfast in the middle of the night or 11 o'clock at night, you go where they go, and she wanted corned beef hash.
She's talking about the corned beef hash packaged at Walmart, like a can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're available there now. They're in.
I thought you were saying y'all's Walmart like had a breakfast buffet or something.
It's in the dog food aisle.
Yeah, the canned goods.
It's next to Alpo.
The Libby's corned beef hash
Mm-hmm.
or Hormel.
No, they sell them in cryovacs in the meat section over here.
She said the can.
Yeah.
Libby's or Hormel. Yeah, they have the corned beef hash, and now they have a roast beef hash. I don't like the roast beef hash.
I like corned beef hash.
I do too.
I want to go pick one up, and then I also want to go pick up a cowboy cut steak that they had there. It was like $35, so but it was a big steak. It was like 2 or 3 people can eat off of it.
Yeah. Waffle House is the best. If they don't, like I said, if they don't cook the food and it's sitting there in grease and it upsets your stomach when it's going down, no.
We don't
I've
have
gone
one.
to 3 Waffle Houses and they all were like that. It was just like,
Yeah, it's Waffle House. It's the
I know.
best. That's what makes it the best.
No, not with all that grease like that. That's gross.
You're missing out.
That's right.
All the waitresses don't have teeth. It's all around good show.
We have a place called Mama Margie's here that's open 24 hours. And yeah, you go there and you'll see a good fight every once in a while, almost every night.
Good. You don't have Biscuitvilles in Georgia?
Nope, not that I know of. Waffle House is king. I've got 2 within a mile from my house, and they're both across the street from each other.
Really?
Yeah.
If I go this way, I've got one. If I go that way, I've got one.
Under any gang fight there, go back and forth.
And then another one way up on North Monroe. I went to all 3 different ones, and I still got sick from their food.
What's that other one? Not the Waffle House. We got Waffle House around here, but if you go further up the state, it's
Huddle House.
Yeah, that's it. Never been in one of those.
What do you
It's
call
pretty.
it?
Huddle
We
House.
don't have Waffle House here in South.
We have IHOP, and we got Denny's, and we have Waffle House.
Yeah, we have Cracker Barrel, IHOP, Denny's, Village Inn,
Yeah, we
And
got Cracker
and the
Barrel.
other one.
We got Cracker Barrel too.
Cracker Barrel is ass.
The first Waffle House I ever saw was on my way to Houston a few years ago.
I like Cracker Barrel's biscuits and bacon.
Ugh. Place is gross.
I asked for my bacon burnt, and I get it burnt the way I like it. So I'm happy.
That's what I made for lunch today. I made bacon, fried egg, and toast. It was breakfast and lunch.
There you go, brunch. We had steak and eggs the other night. That was good.
I
I didn't
love
want to eat bread. I love steak and eggs.
me too.
Man, I made a pulled pork omelet about a week ago with some leftover pulled pork. That was some good shit.
I've never heard of that one. That sounds interesting.
But it was.
It was
I did a
some-
brisket hash on my channel. However many years ago it's been, it was pretty good. And when you finish it, you crack open these eggs right in on the top of it, and put the lid on it to cook those eggs, kind of like an over easy egg.
Night Moose.
Then you serve it. I think I
Good
put
night, Moose. Thank you, hon. Sleep well.
4 eggs, and you make little divots in the hash for those eggs to sit down in. You know.
Oh yeah, my birthday gift from Moose was apple dumplings from Tom's stand at the fairgrounds.
Oh,
That was so good. That was really, really good.
Looks like Randy made some of those jalapeno popper sandwiches that Kent makes.
yeah, I saw that short.
Did
Yeah.
I didn't see the finished product yet, but it looked good.
Hopefully he makes a full video.
Yeah, he cooked a buttload of them. He must have been cooking for everybody.
Yeah. Well, it makes a lot because if you do it like I did, you buy the whole loaf. It's already pre-sliced.
Mhm.
Sounds good, Mike.
I didn't see him.
You
2
just-
videos now.
Yeah, he dropped 2 shorts today.
That's what happens when you're snowed in.
Find something to do. Let's cook.
Yeah, one of them was him cooking in the snow, and then the other one was the sandwiches.
All right, I'm having my second shot, y'all, and that's it for
I
tonight.
saw the one where they had the just a picture of a Weber. I didn't see him cook anything on it.
Yeah, he just
Just
posted
in the background.
a short earlier today.
It's also
On
on Instagram,
YouTube.
I think.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, so you're Lance, you're a baby back guy, huh?
Yeah, definitely baby back guy.
Meant
They
to
definitely are a lot meatier and
There you
go a
go.
lot. They'll feed a lot more people, but I feel like St. Louis is a little.
It's not grease. It's called
little
clarified
easier.
clarified butter. I
St. Louis
just took a shot.
St. Louis is a little easier to cook because it's got so much fat. It's really hard to overcook.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
what
gave up that stuff years and years and years ago, Sal.
SJ was saying that the he feels like the spare ribs are best because they have the fat. I don't know. I mean, I think the baby backs have got a lot of meat and there's fat in the meat.
They're both good. I'm not going to
Yeah,
say
they're great.
I'll take either one.
So when they first came out, or actually when they came out of the smoker, that color that actually looked like they were glazed or something.
I know that color was awesome. I even made the remark. I couldn't believe the color that came out.
What
of
is
this.
what did you use on that? Or was it just charcoal?
No, Tony's Fireball.
Wow, okay.
Anthony's Fireball.
It was all fireball. Wow.
Yeah. Except for the few pieces of coal I put in the bottom to get it started. That stuff burns hot. I said in the video that I had to top off the basket. That's only because when I'm doing stuff like that.
Oh, look at you.
Yep, you're still hitting it. I
Oh wow.
I don't like a big fire when I'm hanging ribs. So that was the reason why I had to top it off. But when I did that, I put I had to try to top off the basket. Of course, you got those couple little pieces that want to jump out the basket, and I put my hand down there, man. And I tell you what, I definitely learned the lesson. That stuff's hot.
Yeah, it burns hot. I used it for the first time last week in my Santa Maria cooker and put a chimney full in there and then came back 3 hours after I was done cooking and it was still glowing red.
Wow.
Yeah, I shut it down. I don't know if I got anything left in there. I just wheeled the drum back in. Was it last night or night before? But I don't know if any coal was. If I can usually save some lump if I shut that thing down and have some in the basket to start the next fire with. But
Right.
I haven't checked. But what I did notice is that even with my standard settings, I was playing with it to try and feel out that cold. But my standard settings, I was running about 50 degrees, 25 degrees hotter.
It is a tourist trap, but it's still so much fun to go into.
No, I'm not playing Christmas music. I just love
I do
eggnog.
hear music, though.
Yeah, I hear music too.
I hear music. Is that you, Len?
Beer too.
No.
Oh,
Is that you?
Alexa, main screen.
Was that you?
That was her.
Oh, not you, but her, huh? Okay.
I didn't even call for it. All I did was reach for this, and I'm like, "Where's this?" And I'm like, "It's her."
So what do you think about that Firebolt Lance? You used it on that last video.
I like it, Russ. I want to use it again. My next cook is not because I want to get another opinion of it, but I'm anxious to try it again. But this one will be on my kettle. I'm more familiar with my kettle, so I'll sort of kind of curious to how it reacts.
That's lump charcoal.
Mhm.
Yep, it's good stuff. I like it.
I used to use that logo back when they used to send it to me. I used it about 2 years straight or something. It's all right.
So the link, Guggen, that you're trying to help me with, I sent Anthony a text because I was posting a video and I wanted to put it in a description, and because it's really a relatively new product, it's still not in the Walmart website,
Oh, really?
is what he was explaining to me.
Oh, well, I see it on Walmart. I don't know if you can order it or not, but
Yeah, but as
Usually,
far as having a direct Walmart link.
Did you find a link for it then?
I posted what Guggen posted, and I went back to that description today, and it shortened it up.
It
I
still
mean,
works,
they
though, right?
do have a website, and it looks like I'll send you a different link. Maybe you can buy it directly from them.
I mean, I figured you could get it from Anthony.
Let's see if Eddie even read that, Ace.
Yeah, it's on. It's also a lot cheaper on their website. $14.25 for the 8-pound, 8.5 or 8.8-pound bag.
Well, if I remember correctly, he said they're coming out with a big bag yet too.
Yeah. Well, I'll send you the link to their direct website where people can order it.
Good question, Sal. I don't know. That would be
well, there kind of is. If YouTube has approved you to do it as part of your monetization, you can do that. Products. I don't do it much. I think my last video I might have done that, but anyway, you go in there and it don't even have to be nothing you used it during the video, but you just type in what you're looking for. All of a sudden, it show everybody that sells it. I just did it. I did do it on my last video because I talked about that freeze dryer at the end of it. And if you go to the description box of that video, you'll see products listed across there that you can buy from Lowe's and different places online. And that pays like 10% commission if you sell it through YouTube. It's a pretty good deal. See, I got it on my main channel, but I don't have it available yet for my new channel. So I guess that's something I have to earn as I go or whatever. I don't know.
All that stuff is just over my technology brain. I tried to do that Amazon thing, and I just get frustrated with it. I just stop fucking with it.
I make a little bit with Amazon, but it ain't much. My last payment or gift card, I got it going into a gift card But my last one was $94. That's the most I've made on Amazon in a long time. Years ago, I could make $150, $200 a month, just extra money on my gift card. But man, I don't sell all the crap on there anymore.
Yeah.
I don't really push it either. I probably hadn't went into my store to add nothing in forever, you know.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Good seeing y'all.
Have a good night again.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so minimal. I don't spend a lot of time fooling with it. It's in place, you know. But
I've got B&B, Sal, and El Barrio. I'd rather have that Red Bull than the B&B. There's a comparison for you.
Fireball.
Fireball. I'm watching Des get drunk. I'm thinking alcohol.
that's the problem. Like when I was doing that with Fogo,
You are.
when I did that with Fogo, they'd send me all this charcoal, and I used it in every video I could. Not every video I need charcoal, and I would show pouring it in and lighting it and all that stuff. I did that for I know close to 3 years, and then but that's not nothing you can even buy locally by me. You'd have to order it, which I always put a link in there. But man, you add shipping to that and everything. How many people's actually going to do that? You know?
Yeah. I remember John, Salt, Pepper, and Fire. He tried to get us to do that affiliate thing for one of their charcoal. I can't remember the charcoal company now, but it was only sold at Home Depot, and you had to buy it up front, and then they would reimburse you for it. And I'm like, nah,
Yeah, I ain't doing that either.
not doing that.
I've had people offer me that. So I've had some people, Chinese, whoever, on through these emails trying to give you something, but they're not really giving you anything. They're just wanting you to basically pay like half of it, and then you can make money through an affiliate program. I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had people approach me saying that
Thank you, Ace. Love you, girl.
they want me to review something for them, but for me to buy it, they'll reimburse me with through PayPal, and then I do the video.
Yeah, and I've had other people tell me, like,
Tango, you little bastard.
darn it. Yeah, you'll get over here and kill this computer.
Come on, let's go.
But anyway, they'll tell you once you make so many sales, we'll reimburse you for that item. I'm like, I don't think so, Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be in the
See
fair,
if I'm gonna sell anything or not. You can't promise nobody that,
yeah. To be fair, Sal, I haven't tried the briquettes. I've only got the B&B lump.
You little bastard.
You little bastard.
Little bastard.
Little bastard.
He sneaks in there every chance. What he normally does is he goes right here where my legs are, and I've got one of my tool pouches here to where he can't. But he runs back there, and his paw always hits that off switch to my surge protector, kills all this. It just goes
Oh.
God bless it, you little bastard. Oh goodness.
Man, I don't take care of my email every day. It starts to add up. I'm looking at my tab there. It says I have 96 unread emails on my other, the one for my channel.
I just cleared every email out of my box. And lo and behold, the next day, I had another YouTuber email me wanting to know what my VBOR contact was, and I'm like, well, hang on. I'm like, oh crap! I deleted all my emails, and I don't normally save all that in my contacts, and I didn't because I just got swapped. The person that used to handle me on VBOR, she took a higher position with the company and introduced me to my current person, which I went around them. Now I got another person that's willing to give me some tools. So, at any rate, I told him, I said, God bless it, man. That's the perfect timing. I just erased like over 3,000 emails yesterday, and I can't pull up the contact. I said, as soon as they email me, though, I'll send it to you. That night, I got an email from like, okay, here you go.
It's all right.
Yeah.
They're getting stingy with me. They don't want to send nothing else. They're offering me discounts if I want to buy something, but they're not sending anything out. Not
Yeah.
grown big boy enough, I guess. But I don't know.
You make some sales for them, and they'll definitely send it to you. That's all they're interested in is actually making money with it. You know.
Well, I really got screwed the last year when they had that Black Friday sale, and that my other contact that I had, she gave me the wrong link. So a few people, Cooking with the Munchie Mafia, a few people I know, I think that was one of them, that said they had bought the griddle.
Yeah.
And I think Quint was another one. But I didn't get credit for it at all. She said I was like,
I'm glad you mentioned that because I just went back to Vivor earlier on their website to look at the one that I wanted, and the price was way lower. I'm like, what the heck? And then it said Black Friday sale, so they're going to have a sale on that.
yeah.
So that's on timeout pretty good for this next video I'm going to do.
The time she got it all straightened out, Black Friday came and gone. So I really left a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't get nothing from that.
Yeah. Gotta watch them, man. A lot of people don't even know that. I mean, they got a decent affiliate program. I'm talking about Vivor. I've got so many products out there, and if you ever go back and look, some of them videos got decent views. I sell quite a bit of that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And not telling you my business, but it's worth doing. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely worth doing once you establish enough videos, because especially ones that kind of crank and start getting views. And I never realized, you know, I've always been a cooking channel, but it just made me realize that review videos on stuff that don't cost much like that can do very well, you know.
Yeah.
That's like, which one? Oh, I looked at that today. I looked at that one where I did the chamber vac. I did over at Derek's. I left the chamber vac there because I got one. I got a Backmaster, and I left him that one. I just did it so he could have one. Did the video. That video's got 50,000 views on it. You know?
Right.
Yeah, just a freaking review video. And you don't have to answer here. When you work with ThermoPro, did they eat the PayPal fee? No. They sent it as friends and family.
Have a good night, Abadio.
They didn't deduct anything.
You hear me?
They kind of begged me that following year to do work with them again. I'm like, oh heck no. It took a whole year of videos to get that out behind me, you know, and I just got so sick of doing it. Little commercial in every video. I'm like, no, thank you, but no, I'll pass. I've got a whole year's worth of videos. I'm done.
Yeah, that was another one that left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, they did me like that. You know, they give you a certain discount you can offer. Then
Right.
also they send out these emails and undercutting what they
Yeah.
let you do it for. I'm like, well,
They're
heck,
my
I'm
feed.
gonna make
They're
money
my-
if you're, you know.
Yeah, they're in my Facebook feed, selling it cheaper than what I can sell it for. Give
Yeah,
me
but-
links.
When I bought this with your link, I noticed that Amazon had it cheaper.
It's all right.
I just used that on that last video. It still works great. I had to
Oh.
charge it up. It was dead as a hammer. I haven't used it in forever. Here
Right.
it is.
Fantastic. It works.
There it is right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's one of the few that I've ever owned that actually works and works good.
The spike.
It works really well.
I've not bought it yet because I have 4 and I really don't need 4 of my own.
Yeah. If I was to buy one and pay for it, I'd get that new one through ThermoWorks because you know that's going to be a good one. Else they ain't going to
Yeah.
sell it.
Right.
But this one, I'm happy with it. You know,
Is that the one Guggen just got?
Gooden got the new one through ThermoWorks.
Yeah.
Jeff just did a video on that for that smoked barbecue source. I haven't watched it yet, but he did that. I don't know, maybe a week ago. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen the thumbnail.
Well, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I'll probably call it then in 10 minutes here.
Okay. Good. Then I'll go outside and have a smoke.
That's right. You
And
haven't gone out at all, have you?
No, only time I went out was before we started.
That is one thing that I recently have had urges for
Really?
within the past, I'll say, month. It's been on my mind again. I couldn't believe it. It's been.
But
I
it's been
think
forever, hasn't it?
it's. I think it's going on 3 years, or it is 3 years.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just even when Des just said serious, wow, that would taste good right now. It's popped into my head a lot lately, and I was like, I had the Amish guys over here help me take down trees, or me helping them take down the trees, however you want to call it. They worked more than I did, but
Yeah.
he smokes those. They roll their own, like with the bike tobacco, but they stuff it into a cigarette tube. And man, I so wanted one of those. I took him to a Mennonite auction Saturday. He kept firing them things up, and the tobacco smells good, you know. And I was like, God, I bought it. There's a Mennonite lady up there I bought moon pies from for decades. She was up there, and I got a big old cup of coffee and 2 of them big old moon pies. It was a sugar rush, but the coffee and hot coffee
Get your mind off of it.
got my mind off the cigarette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance been talking about that a lot lately. He'll be smoking again in about 2 or 3 months.
I feel so much better without it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Sal's talking about with the wire and all that, but my biggest problem in the new one by ThermalWorks might not be like that, but if you'll notice, this thing's the size of a pencil.
Yeah,
I don't like using that unless I'm on a rotisserie or something where a cable or wire just won't work, because it leaves a sizable hole in there. For a turkey, it ain't gonna really matter, but for like steaks and all,
correct.
yeah. So that's the reason I use the wired thermometers for pretty much everything but a rotisserie. You know.
Well, I guess, has anybody ever used a stick that does? I know they're out there, but has anybody ever used one that does ambient and internal temp?
This one does that.
Yeah, now they
That
do.
little black thing on the end, that you gotta hang on.
Right, I know it. I know they do. They make them that way, but are they that accurate? I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, pretty damn accurate, dude.
So the
right
ambient.
there, you see that little where is it? Right there where my fingernail is a little black line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it? That line?
Yeah.
That you drop it into your meat until it comes up that line, but everything from the line up is reading ambient temperature. Mainly that right there.
So the ambient's that accurate though, I guess is what I was trying to get out.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it ain't gonna be probably spot on, but it's close enough within a couple of degrees.
Yeah.
So my Bluetooth on the ones I have a wireless, the 4 Pro, but mine works just fine from my room to the front. It's of a good 60 feet, probably a little longer, but it works just fine.
Yeah. This one, ever since I got it, I've used it on several videos when they sent it to me. I used it the other day and didn't even mention what it was because I don't work with them no more. I don't have a link for it anymore, so I didn't even mention it. I just said my wireless probe.
If I'm doing a ribeye or something like that, and I want to, or I don't know, maybe that's not a good example.
You say your ribs? I thought that.
Yeah, but if I want to like double check what the install thermometer is saying, I'll just put a second probe in there. for ambient. But I've never had one probe that does both.
Yeah. That ThermalWorks wireless, it might be thinner than this one. I really haven't paid no attention to it, but that one does fine for, like I said, it'll sit there until everything just dies out. I might use it again in another year if I'm still around. Who knows?
Yeah.
Whenever I use that rotisserie again.
Thank you, Eddie.
Is that his way of saying good night?
Probably.
Night, Edward.
Good night, Eddie. Get some
Eddie.
much needed rest.
You want to go live on Monday?
Yeah, I would venture to say if
Thank
ThermalWorks
you.
actually ventured into a wireless probe like that, they probably got all the bugs worked out of it.
I do.
Those meat, what was the other ones with the wood blocks?
Right
meter?
here.
Meter.
Yeah.
I have a streak right here.
I thought they were cool when I first got them, but them things were not accurate at all.
No one wants the game in peace.
You better turn off your phone then.
Or the one I had wasn't. I actually
It's
had
like
the
right
block.
here, Eddie.
I had the block that had 4 probes, and I just didn't care for it. Yeah, the meter.
Yep.
Then they had one come out called the meat stick. Derek actually talked to somebody and had it sent to him because he was doing videos on my channel back then, and he ended up throwing it across the street. I mean, he couldn't. He'd step off the porch and walk 20 foot, and he done lost signal. You know, it made all these claims, and it just didn't deliver.
Right. There was one, I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of those
Yeah.
that had the ambient temperature in it, but the signal to it wasn't strong enough to go through the steel of the smoker.
Yeah,
So the signal couldn't make it through the steel.
yeah, it's kind of useless if you can't do that, ain't it?
I think Guggen had that problem.
Okay. Yeah, it could have just been the one I had. I don't know. I just wasn't very impressed with it. I tried to use it numerous times, and finally, he's like, "Derek, you want this thing?" He took it. The block. I had 4 meters in there, 1 through 4, and I think he used a time or two, and then he just put it up.
I definitely gotta go turn on my AC. It's 81 degrees in here.
Holy moly, guacamole.
But like
Yeah, I would turn it on.
my biggest problem is just the size of it, the diameter. It's way too big.
2-minute call. I denied it because he complained so much about it.
Alrighty. So you're going live on Friday?
Yep, I'm going live on Friday.
All right. I should be able to make it. Just depends
Cool,
on my
cool.
mom.
I understand if you can't.
Yeah. She finally fell asleep like 2 hours before the live stream today.
Nice.
She'd been up last night, the night before, and I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to go to bed too and get some good sleep.
I
'Cause
finally got sleep last night. My Lord, man, my brain, I can't hardly shut it off once I lay down. My brain is so active. I don't know why. It just aggravates me, you know.
I don't know how people can just lay down and just turn that off and go to bed. Sleep.
When I used to work every day, I could lay down.
Yeah,
and
you're exhausted. You're
out.
passed out. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just like I don't have nothing to absorb all that energy I build up, throughout the day.
I wake up 2 or 3 times a night. I fall asleep anywhere from 12 to 1, and I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
See, that's
And
my
if,
schedule
and if
too.
I'm home on my days off from the cottage volunteering, then I'm sitting here in my chair and I sleep like 4 or 5 times in my chair. I get better sleep in this desk chair than I do in my bed.
Now I'll do that. I did it this morning. I woke up. I don't know what it was. At 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I was still really tired feeling. So I come and sit right here. I turned something on to watch, and I bet you I didn't sit there 5 minutes and I was out. I slept for 2 hours sitting straight up.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
me
always,
here.
I'm always afraid I'm gonna fall off the chair. I will get dozy in here.
You're in a stool though, right?
No, well, yeah, I'm on like one of those draftsman chairs.
Yeah, that would do it.
My
Yeah.
wife, she can go to bed, and I'm telling you, if we go, because I don't go to bed before midnight. She don't go to bed before. She don't go to bed until probably 7 o'clock in the evening. Between 6 and 7. 7's late for her, but she can go back there. I mean, in less than 5 minutes, every time she's snoring, she goes right out.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'll fall asleep when I'm tired. I fall asleep, but I'm up like an hour and a half later in the bathroom. Go back to bed. I can't fall asleep right away. I'm on my phone or whatever for half an hour. Go back to sleep. I'm back up an hour and a half later, back to the bathroom. Go back to sleep, same thing. And then it's time. By that time, it's time to get up and get ready to go out.
So I tend to sleep like 2 hours at a time at night. So I'll go to sleep for 2 hours, then I'll wake up for like an hour or so.
Hmm.
Then go back to sleep for another 2 hours.
Yeah, that kind
Well-
of pattern sure makes you feel tired the next day. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not a
Yeah,
continuous-
you're dragging.
So I might get 6 hours a night, but I usually get like 4.
Yeah. If I drink too much beer or something that's gonna make me get up and pee during the night, and beer does that, I'll get up 3 times after I originally lay down, and each time it wakes me up, and I have a hard time going back to sleep. It's like, God.
Well, I'm
But-
hoping the one beer and the 2 shots will just knock me out long enough to get a good
Yeah.
3 hours of sleep in.
That's why I like whiskey because you can drink whiskey and get really drunk and just go to bed.
Yeah.
I have to get up once, but with beer, yeah, you're up all night long.
Yeah, if you drink too much, if I only have a couple beers, no big deal. I'll pee for
Yeah.
I'll sleep all night. Usually,
Even if you make yourself pee before you go to bed, you still got to get up during the night. Is that
I
right?
do. I pee right. That's the last thing I do before I go in that bedroom. Is pee.
Not for me.
And
After having 3 kids and having a dropped bladder, you end up going to the bathroom 3 or 4 times a night.
yeah,
That's another thing that sucks about being a woman.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
I know Serena does. She'll wake me up some morning. She'll middle of the night. She'll ease out of bed, and I'll hear that door open, and that's what she's doing.
Yeah. I got my queen bed to myself, so I just sprawl.
Yeah,
And then my cat comes out of the cubby hole. You know those cubby holes with the baskets that everybody has to store things in. She'll come out of the cubby hole. I have one for her blanket or whatever, and she'll come and she'll look for the walker in the hallway by the bathroom. She'll sit there and she'll be like, and the next thing you know, I wake up half an hour and I'm still up
Yeah.
there.
no.
I'm like,
I was reading Sal's comment. Too much alcohol always made me feel like crap the next day.
Well, I went drinking Saturday night, and I started with 1 beer, and then switched over to whiskey the rest of the night. But I had Jack and Coke for a few of those drinks, and I tell you that the soda really messes me up.
Yes, that's some of the worst hangovers I can remember years ago. Was mixing my drink with Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
All that sugar, man, it just
yeah. That
vomit the next
Sunday morning, I stayed in bed right before the live stream with Lance. And my mom made me breakfast early that day, probably like 7 in the morning. She got up.
Yeah.
Made me breakfast.
2 breakfasts that day.
Yes, sir. I threw up the first one.
oh man.
It's too greasy.
That's one reason we used to go to the Waffle House and places like that after a night on the town. We go eat something, and normally it'd make you sleep better because
Yeah.
you finally getting something on your stomach after hours of drinking and partying.
Yeah.
And then later that afternoon, because she fell asleep again, and she thought it was the next morning, so she made breakfast again.
Yeah,
Same exact breakfast. It was eggs, sausage, and hash browns.
yeah, that sounds good.
It sounded great. It sounded better the second time around because the first time,
Yeah. The first time you were just like,
I
nope.
went back to bed and just threw it up like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, everything in moderation, man. That's all I can say. I've drank beer, God, for as long as I can remember. I know I started buying at 15, but I learned years ago to stop. Every now and then I'll drink too much, like on these lives mainly. The ones like booze where it runs 8 hours and you're just opening beers through the whole time. Yeah, that'll make you feel
One
like
more
shit
beer.
the next day.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. It's like one beer for my whole life. That's it. Friday night.
This beer number 3 is my last one for the night.
Yeah.
Well, I did one beer and 2
I
shots
can
tonight.
I can drink 6 beers back to back, and I'll be fine the next day. I wouldn't even know I drank them. But if
Oh,
I
not
turn
really.
it into a 12 pack, now we're starting to feeling like crap.
I'm a
you know?
lightweight. It's like 3 drinks. I'm good. I got that buzz. 4 drinks. I'm like over. I'm like nope.
I rather drink beer or liquor.
Yeah.
Not both. though.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into this little bottle yet. I got it to cook with for this video, but I only got to use 1 ounce of that for the video, so the rest of it I'll save to make drinks out of.
I think there was Chef Johnny that made a pumpkin pecan pie, but he used bourbon in it.
It's all right.
I think it was him.
That's got to be one of my top favorite pies is pecan pie. I love it, man. God, I
Yeah,
love
this is bourbon, Maker's Mark, Kentucky.
Oh wow.
Straight bourbon.
Good stuff there.
Did you see? Yeah.
I had 2 days off in 3 weeks.
3
Wow.
weeks. Yeah.
I was
That's what
going to get into
Panchico-
that a minute ago, then I decided to just go ahead and get into that eggnog since it was already open.
Isn't that what Panchico's having? The Maker's Mark bourbon.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna get me wanting some eggnog. I love eggnog.
Oh, me too. I look forward to it every year, around this time of the year. Tarina bought it for me the other day. She got paid.
It'll put on some weight too, man. If you need to put on weight, it'll pack your weight on.
Yeah, that's the reason you only see me. I can't drink more than 2 glasses this size because it's so rich.
That's
Yeah.
why I wait
One
till
thing I don't drink.
Christmas time, because that's the only time I can have it. Especially
That's
when
one thing I don't drink.
Yeah, I like this 1 glass. I said I won't drink no more tonight.
it's
But
too rich.
She said
he went
she
ahead and bought it, and I'm like,
said
that shit's gonna
Didn't
disappear.
we already have a conversation. Munchie Mafia is a female, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She was saying that she soaks her pecans for weeks in bourbon.
Wow.
So that
Really
sounds really
Really,
good.
really drunk pecans.
Yeah, that sounds really good. My mother-in-law, may she rest in peace, would do that with fruit when she made her fruit cakes.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'd use a cheesecloth, and the cheesecloth would also be soaked in a bourbon. And she would, when you get the cake from her, she would have it wrapped in a bourbon. So you always had to rewrap it in a cheesecloth to keep that flavor. Man, that was some of the best fruit cakes I've ever had.
In Mexico, it's called ponche, which is fruit punch. But they use I think they use rum in the fruit, and they marinate that fruit like a day or so. Then
Yeah.
they squeeze the heck out of it. It's mostly like it's like a syrup by that point. They squeeze it out, and they serve it with over ice.
Well, we used to do, and every Christmas, somebody would bring these in. They would take a jar of those maraschino cherries, like the sweet ones, and they would drain all the juice out and fill it full of Everclear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Cherry
then bring them
bombs,
into work.
I think
And we
it's called
took
those cherry
these
bombs.
cherries, boy. Whew, they give you
Yeah.
a buzz. 190 proof.
Yeah, that's what. So when I had those, I had to put the juice back in there to cut it down a little bit, because
Yeah, it's strong.
they burn.
I remember back when Jello shots was a real
Oh yeah, that's still
hot thing.
that's still a thing here.
I
make-
don't think they don't impress me.
I
I'll
make
eat so many of those things.
Jack Daniel's Jack and Coke Jello shots.
My sister does. They call them SpongeBob's, I think it's called. A SpongeBob, and that's like you can get sick on eating Jello before you feel anything. At least me, anyway. To me, they're a waste.
If
But
they make them strong enough, you can eat a couple. It's like taking a shot of booze,
all
if
right.
they're made strong. Yeah,
Yeah, vodka in it is pretty good for a Jello shot.
Yeah.
I might have tried that daggone fruitcake thing. The only problem is I didn't. Should have started a while back because she soaked that fruit for a long time.
Yeah, I've heard of people spiking watermelons, cutting a plug out of it, and
Yep.
Yeah.
pouring booze in it. And stuff. I've never had none of that, but I've heard of people doing it.
Oh, all right. It's been 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Yeah, you ran late.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it and see y'all guys. Well, Des goes live on Friday, and then Lance goes live on Sunday.
Yep.
And Eddie's live Saturday.
Right, if he's still here. I think he went to bed already.
Hey, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all.
Did you see that he said that he will go live with you Monday?
He's not going live with me Monday.
You said no.
Back and said no. He came back and said I will, Simon.
Oh,
He did not.
He did so. He came back and said I will, Simon. No, now he's saying no.
No.
Chick.
no, he said no.
I told you.
Thanks, man.
Oh, he's still there. He says
No,
again.
he answered. He said I will when I told you. Then you better turn off your cell phone then.
Okay.
I was gonna mess with him.
Pardon me.
It's all right. I'll mess with him afterwards.
Or no, you won't hit the thumbs up either.
Later, guys.
You gotta
Night.
turn off the phone.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Russ. Thanks.
All right.
All right. We'll see y'all.
Right now, and if I can hit the right button.